Hello. How are you today? Okay, sounds good. Let's get started.
しかし、未知をゼロに返すための
There we go. Let's go. Back before it starts. I wonder if you can hear me alright still. Time for Faye.
私の噂をご
I'm
存
good,
知
thank
で
you.
したらなかなか胆力のある方ですね。私に何かご用でご存知でしょうが、安くないですよ、私の報酬は。私は銀河系で最も危険なフェイですから。私は総空を、私たちの故郷を守り抜けませんでした。
Imperial Elinov?
私は親友の家の一族の、私は何もできなかったのです。最も重要な瞬間に。フェイならこの広い宇宙でも道に迷わず、
Who's she?
一族の道理を守って私たちを導いてくれるはずだよ。私には資格が。わしがお主と共に行こうぞ。
Whoops, everyone died.
どこまでもいつまでもじゃ。何度でも立ち上がります。神霊の炎が悪を焼き尽くす。私は奴らを追います。そして死よりも重い苦痛を与えてやります。
Fight a nickel for every Asian-looking girl with a demon inside of her. Out of 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but weird it happened twice. We officially got this song, Lonely Tied to Just China. Interesting team combo. Ray, Faye, that rhyme. This song is a banger, it is. I hope it's not copyrighted though. It's such a nice song. Canonical Malin. Actually did some damage though. I like a wolf there. Right? I gotta see who was there. Sorry to interrupt the song. I was see with all the people I know. So we got Faye, Haru, Protos. Technically speaking, there is no limit. Renoa, Luke. Is that Malin? The hair looks too pale to be Malin. But that twin tails, I only think it's of Malin. Wait, no. Is Typhara's hair that long? I didn't think so. That might be Typhara. Yeah, I think that might be Typhara. Notice your hands not supposed to be like that. Miss City. Who is it then? Who say it is? Nice hat.
Hello and welcome everyone to Galactic News Network Live. I am back.
Welcome
we are
back.
Yes. Welcome, Protos, to Galactic News Network Live. Hello.
I'm already watching this one in
Love
normal
that
speed,
hat.
even though it's a bit longer.
Got it from Anime Expo. How many of you guys went to
Welcome
Anime
to Stream
Expo?
Beanbag.
And how have you been? How are you enjoying Tenebria? And how are you enjoying the near end of season 3?
Let's see, I have an E6 Tenebria now? Oh yeah, that happened by the way. I have an E6 Tenebria now.
As well. So many things to celebrate. And oh, someone actually missed me? No way. Thank you.
Yes, I missed you.
Let's go. Hello, boss. Missed Tenebria? No, you still have chance. You still have chance. But missed Tenebria broadcast. But we are back. And we're back for a very good reason, because we have Faye in waiting for us. Over the
Please
last
tell
week,
me for every stream.
Zero Nightmare also participated in Anime Expo, which we'll go over all the way at the end. So, and the
Nice.
team's been incredibly busy focusing on the development, especially for the next season, season 4. Today's broadcast will be mostly for the pre-season of season 4, but just like season 3, you will also get some good taste of what it feels like to play in that new season. So don't you worry, because I know some people still worry about the preseason. It's like, preseason, there's not much to do. But that's why the CZN team has got some good things, good materials prepped for you, I think. I hope you guys liked what we have for today. We also had CEO Kim Young-suk visiting the AX himself and had some autograph sessions. Don't know how many of you guys were able to visit AX. I was also there personally day 1 and day 2. Said hi to lots of content creators also.
I wish I could have said hello, but I wasn't able to be there.
On the way or next to the CGM booth. So, hello, I'm glad to be back. Very happy to be back here. And since it's been a while since we last met. Before we dive in, there's been a bit of a feedback for Protoss. We are very well aware with lots of feedbacks on community directly through Stove and many ways of receiving feedback. And so we'd like to take a moment to actually communicate before we actually start and get into Faye. Faye will be right after, just 1 second. So there's been a request to ease the difficulty of the Galactic Disaster Achievement mission. Some achievements can be heavy. If some of the achievements are negative experience towards the Protoss, the team will consider erasing or easing those numbers or whatever the tactic is.
I think I know what mission they're talking about.
They are working on it for the next season. So,
The 400 credits
and
one.
for the next achievements to come, they will try not to have any negative experience for all the... What's hard can be hard, but if it's like a negative experience when you have to go through all the process, then the team will try to ease the upcoming achievements. In the future, somewhat the same for the rhythm game event. I know not everyone's musically gifted, and even me.
It's a great event.
Especially because I was playing on the PC version, even though there was hotkey to it, the rhythm game was pretty hard, right?
It was fun.
I'm still not done with it, so those maybe can be reduced down a little bit. But that was the feedback I had from the CCN team, and that's basically the early feedback.
Yeah, so they're improving the achievements.
Thanks to many of you sharing
and not
these
making
kind of
things
feedback.
so
The development team
RNG
is
dependent.
reviewing all of it, like literally all of it. They're taking so much time to read the feedback and try to put them in as soon as possible. So, and the team will continue to improve and
Remember, they've
go
been
forward
adding
with
QOL
the
for stuff we
feedbacks.
asked, like
that's
every
one thing
single
they wanted to
time.
highlight in the beginning. of the broadcast. All right, then. Let's get into the real news that we have today. Here is Faye.
Okay, with
First,
Beryl
let me
and
introduce the
Cassius.
new combatant featured.
Of course,
in the
Cassius
event.
is there.
Faye finally makes her appearance on the global server. Woo!
Destroying an
Void
arc.
Ranger.
Interesting.
Man, some of you Protoss may already be familiar with the new combatant Faye because she's a combatant who has been introduced once already in another regions. But since many of you Protoss are encountering her for the first time, we will introduce her in detail. First of all, okay, Void Ranger. I believe the first Void Ranger in game.
Yes.
As introduced in the story PV, she's an extremely
Because the only rangers we have right now is Hydemarie, Passion. The rangers. Oh yeah, Beryl, Justice, Selena, Passion, Hugo, Order. I guess there's one more. Selena, Beryl, Hugo. Is this 2 5-star ones? Oh, I think that might be it.
dangerous figure whose identity is shrouded in mystery.
No, I'm saying like,
But alongside Faye,
who is?
this time
I don't think there's an
Beryl
instinct
and Cassius
Ranger
featured in the rescue raid up. And little more intro about Faye. Told her she's the
Kashmir Academy Fury, those who lay eyes on her must not be ruled by her wiles. After all, this one, Faye, is one of the Earth's most dangerous, boasting the highest bounty in the history of the cosmos. Her whereabouts are elusive, but if you take on an assignment to eliminate the Chaos Order, you may cross paths with her. Her goal is to total annihilation of the Chaos Order. No, so she's like, technically speaking, allied with Crusaders, but in a different way. So I'm assuming that the ones who actually destroyed the Ark are the Chaos Cult, the Chaos Order, and not her. Divine Power Fang Zhang.
highest bounty in history of the cosmos. Why? I don't know. She possesses a gift called Divine Power of Fangxiang. The Divine Power of Fangxiang Shi, ancient folk deity worshipped by Faye's clan for generations, is the power used to protect peace of
Ooh,
her
a deity
clan called Skyvolt. So let's see how this story goes down as you would go through her story and why Faye is being hunted with the highest bounty in the entire galaxy on her head. So I think we will all go through the story and find out more about Faye. The Korean voice actor is Lee So, and Japanese voice actor is Hisako Kanemoto. That was a little intro.
Yeah, the case order is
now.
still strong.
Let's talk about her.
Well, did you think they weren't because of the events of Act 4? But Act 4 was only about one sector of the Chaos Code, not the Chaos Code as a whole, because they're a bunch of disparate factions, all under one larger umbrella. So she's got an upgrade, an attack. Draws a perform sheet descent, Heaven's Fall. 80 more stacks, create one Heaven's Fall in hand. When Heaven's Fall is created, decrease descent by 8. Activates max 10 times per turn. Okay, so that's a max of 80 draws is accounted for. Who needs 80 draws? When a Flame Arts reaches 3 stacks, 100% extra attack to an enemy that was attacked last. On effect activation, decrease Flame Arts by 3.
Her mechanism. Left, Exorcist Formation.
Yes, I will pull for Faye.
That's card number 4. Infernal Rhapsody. So, some keywords here. All Faye's mechanism begin with her initiation card. The fanned 1-cost upgrade that you see on the left, that is her beginning. And that upgrade will take you through the most of it. Using the card, you can gain unique resource called Descent through draws. And at the same
And yes,
time, you create zero
I do know about Olga, Hyde, and Arvella. I will be getting all of them as well. But I really, like I said, I'm not skipping any combatant because I want to get all their lore.
AP attack card called Infernal Rhapsody, what you see right there, that goes into your deck. A lot of it, actually. By drawing this Infernal Rhapsody through draw cards, and the unique resource of Flame Art builds up. And when you have 3 stacks of Flame Arts, you can unleash some powerful extra attacks. So also, with the upgrade, every time you draw, you gain the unique resource, a Descent. So as we go through, we will explain a little more. So here's a short way of putting her mechanism. To make it easier to swallow, we've got the video again. Here is Faye's combat video.
They've done so many Wanderers.
私の噂を
I thought
ご
this was like a
存
rare
知でした
faction.
らなかなか胆力のある方ですね艦長ご指示を継承者の力をお見せしましょう燃え上がれ浄化の炎よ散れ霊剣なる運気よ荒れ狂え
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Wanderer is the faction which has gotten the most new combatants outside of Terrascion.
神霊に従い追名を速やかに執行せよ神霊の炎が悪を焼き尽くす放送士の好機ここにあり
Typera, Hugo, and Faye.
継承者地霊霊剣な艦長荒れ狂え裁き継承荒れ狂え裁きの仮面艦長
Oh, that graphic for the fan is so nice. Do you see that? Each stack of the fan is one of the pieces being illuminated. So when it reaches 3, it consumes them all and empties. That is so cool. It does seem like a good team. Lightning Dingo. It's not ending.
友達を守って
One second. How many attacks was that?
裁きの仮面艦長くらえ断罪のたてがみ
That was 9, 10, 11, 10,
断罪
12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
断罪
17, 18, 19, 20,
断罪
21. 21 attacks.
友達を守
And because of how that worked, that doesn't proc elasticity.
って
Outside of like that first initial attack.
くらえ断罪のたてがみ艦長くらえ断罪のたてがみ
So it seems to be an attack spammer queen.
断罪のたてがみ艦長神霊に従い追名を速やか
But she's like a,
継承者
when she's not passionate man.
くらえ断罪のたてがみ
I know, just look at this. Hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after
断
hit.
罪のたてがみ放送士の好機ここにあり
This looks so fun.
雲も晴れたこと神霊の炎が悪を焼き
And you're just gonna spam this animation too.
箱舟からは月が見えませんでしょだからこそ故郷が恋しくなるのかもしれませんね
So you used to live on a planet then?
Oh, she's on fire! Look at that ego skill, by the way.
That's a sticker we're gonna get.
Wow, that's some animation. The studio always delivers, man. Faye, as you can see, lots of could somewhat be spam of lots of cards, but lots of zero cost. So you do need to follow along. So looking at the flow, you gain Descent stacks, and through Infernal Rhapsody, And of course, it all starts with the upgrade card, Exorcist Formation. If you're not using that card, I don't know how you're thinking of getting all those extra descent stacks. And our main signature cards, so we will call signature cards from now on instead of unique cards, because that will be in with this patch. All include draw.
Oh hey, they're finally renaming it. Because unique cards are the confusion about other unique cards. Yeah, like, look at this. Fan, 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 fan. All 5 of her combat motion cards are going to have the fan in it. Hopefully the sword and the fire will too, but I doubt it.
All effects. Use this card to...
Wait a second, I just noticed. Basically, all her cards are 0 cost. Interesting.
Draw Infernal Rhapsody while stacking Descent and Flame Arts. The fan 3 stack that you saw next to
One could say she's a big fan.
Fae are Flame Arts, and the number on the right is Descent stacks. Through the Infernal Rhapsody into Heaven's Fall combo, you can enjoy a spam of attacks that does not end for a couple of seconds at least. With Hugo, many more seconds, as you saw. With magical
Why do you think
language, some of you might already know how she works, but we will take it with a normal speed and the same drills.
Why do you think season 4 will be Iron
let's
Rain
go
focused?
in game and check her out. Hello, Faye.
私に何かご用で？ご存知でしょうか？安くないですよ。私の報酬は。つい気を許してしまいそうで。
That's Faye. Let's go check
困ります。
her
The Jello.
条件は何でしょう？
basic stats. Oh, she does. I think she does have partner on. Let's go over her cards. Go from Sword of Flame, the 1-2
basics.
basic attack cards, 100%. So this time we do not have any potentials in, just to make sure. Yep, no potentials. That's why it's all 100%. The third is a luckily 100% shield, 3 basic cards, and after that we'll now call signature cards. So Exorcist Formation. This is initiation to when you start. It will be in your hand, also unique. You only need this 1 upgrade. On draw through on ability, 1 descent, and create 8 Infernal Rhapsody in draw pile. So you will have 8 of these 0 cost Infernal Rhapsody in your draw pile once you use this upgrade.
I see.
Soliloquy. Draw 2. Of those drawn cards, discard all 1 cost or higher cards.
Soliloquy.
So Faye does have lots of 0 costs, but do think in mind this is draw 2, so it could be anyone else's card. Night Rain, 1 Flame Arts, and Streak. Draw 1 Infernal Rhapsody.
Tooltip
So
at description, cut, out game, at card, ego, sequence.
Not everyone might have caught the difference between combo and Streak.
That is an interesting
So
tooltip.
Streak is activated when same attribute card was used.
Is that gonna proc every time?
Remember, combo is activation by another class, but Streak is activated when same attribute card was used. So
If that is
you
the case,
use
that's gonna be
Infernal
broken.
Rhapsody right before Night Rain, then Streak would trigger.
Oh, it's only 1.
There's Soulfire Dance X. I know there are some
Makes
X
sense.
lovers
Wait, I
out
completely
there.
missed that was an X.
We'll have lots of X.
X
to
plus
talk about
1
today. So
That becomes an X
damage
plus 2.
Draw X. And our last card, Blazing War Dance. I love this card. Exhaust, unique. Move Infernal Rhapsody for 2.
Because, as it showed, she has a card which discards anything 1 or higher. Since all her cards are either 0 or X cost, they're all classified as a 0 cost card. Meaning it will never discard 1 of her cards.
Hand for each descent gained this turn. Depending on how many descent you were able to do this turn, you can move the Rhapsodies back into your 8 Rhapsody Inferno, and plus 50% damage. Very standard, just more damage
Yeah, that's not gonna hurt.
of an upgrade. Second one, still one cost upgrade, but this one gives you, at the start of the turn, draw one. So you're drawing one extra on top of the original. The third, very useful because it's a 0 cost.
I just thought of a funny strategy. You use Adelheid with Fae, apply Blessing to all the Infernal Rhapsody, and then you use the one where it sparks a draw when you do use a Blessing card to stack even more draw. That actually doesn't sound that bad. I want to try that now.
And then you also get draw 2. Likely you will get some of Faye's card. Very likely. And fourth, ignore that FC. So draw, but this time create 7, not 8. Create 7 Infernal Rhapsody in the draw pile. And when Flame Art is activated, 100%.
Oh, so that's gonna be 2 extra attacks for every Flame Art
extra attack
activated.
on the target.
That's not bad.
So that's one extra attack. And the fifth upgrade, but this one is a 6. There should be a space in between. So it's draw through on ability, 1 descent, space. Create 6 Infernal Rhapsody in draw pile.
So more damage, more descent. Not bad.
Let's go over to the next one. So Liloquy. Lots of zeros and a 1 cost in the middle. This incredibly useful, draw 3 of those drawn cards. Discard all 1 cost or higher cards. So
I
you
think
have to draw
Epiphany
all the
2
zero
is
costs.
probably the best one
Faye's
just to
got
get a
lot
bunch
zero
of.
costs again. It's a draw upgrade. Now this one,
But then I need the other 3. I didn't really look at
personally
them.
found this one the most useful, and it's simple and easy because you're drawing 0 cost of this unit. You're drawing 2 phase card 0 cost. Very likely you will get to combo. Third, now this one's 1 cost, so keep that in mind. But for each activated Infernal Rhapsody, it activates 3 Infernal Rhapsody in draw pile on the target, and you get 2 descent for each activated card.
Is that going to make it
Which
3
means you
descent?
get 6 descent the moment you use this. That's a lot of stats.
Because the cards
because
also
once you
say they
hit
will do
that
1
stat
descent.
8, you will get Heaven's Fall. Next, 0 cost, draw 1, but instead, when a 2 cost or lower card of this unit is drawn, activate that card and draw 2. So if you can draw a small cost, you can draw 2 more and auto activate perhaps a 1 cost, but there's a risk. There's some risk. The last one, draw 1 card with the cost of X. Here comes X again. Apply that X
Ooh.
of that card and as X plus
This can
1
stack
until
infinitely.
used. Okay. So we already saw 2 cards with the X at the end. Let's go to Night Rain. This is the card with the Streak combo. Oh, my brain hurts already? No, Faye's not that hard, guys. You will get her. After you see a couple of plays that we'll go through right after this. Easy. Easy, easy.
I see a lot of potential for
Compared
her.
to Tenebria, I think she's much simpler in a lot of ways. Night Rain, draw 2 of Streak. I told you Streak is when you use the same attribute card. So if you use Infernal Rhapsody and then use Night Rain, you will get the draw 2 Infernal Rhapsody. Night Rain, skill 0 cost again. But this time, next 2 times Flame Art isn't activated, 2 Flame Arts. So you're getting bonus flame arts, which would lead and stack into the descent. One flame art for each Rhapsody in Graveyard. So if you have already used lots of Infernal Rhapsody and then use this one cost skill, you get lots of stacks. If you used all the Rhapsody, let's say like 7, 8, then you get 8 immediately, which will turn into the axe, the Heaven's Fall. And this one, 2 flame arts at the start of the turn, move to hand.
Not bad.
So this one bumps the effect of the 2 flame arts, gives you a guaranteed free engine tool. You don't have to rely on luck. You can actually get more flame arts, and it would move to hand. And the last one, again, another X streak. Apply the next X as X plus 2. So if you have an X card, this would boost the X cost into plus 2.
That's why it did so many
with a
hits.
0 cost. We have lots of X's because of the next card that we're about to look at. Now, this card is the X itself. Try to remember the X function cards that we went over. Soulfire Dance. This is the X. Because lots of phase cards are 0 cost based, you can actually use a lot of AP on this card. Attack 150 damage, X plus 1, draw X. So
Or just
damage
stack a
plus
bunch of the
and draw
plus
X
1
makes it both.
modifier and use it for 0 AP.
Good cycle. Now this is unique because it's too much fun, I would actually say. You can activate, do damage, and activate Infernal Rhapsody in the graveyard.
As far as I
on
know,
the
it is
target
not.
for each
No.
hit count.
It's just
So
we can
if you have
review it
multiple
and nothing
hits,
else.
you can activate that many Infernal Rhapsody in the graveyard. You can do much more damage. If you're going for Heaven's Fall, massive Big Bang, this is the card. Increase damage to Heaven's Fall by 50% for each hit count, max 500. But when I used it, there's no retain on this card, which made it somewhat tough to use at the right timing. Because remember, Heaven's Fall, as you can see, has Ephemeral and Exhaust. This card, at the end of the turn, exhausted. So when pairing up, you might need to pair up well for the turn. So this one, instead of damage, you go with the self-draw. Draw X, X Flame Arts times 2, X Descent. So
It sounds like a
you're going for
great draw
draw
engine.
and also massive stacks of Flame Arts plus
Potential.
Descent stacks. So you're trying to get a lot more Heaven's Fall with this, but this is a skill, it's not an attack card. Now, the last one. Add 1 hit to Flame Arts, 2 cost upgrade. So for Fae, 2 cost is a very, very expensive card because lots of her cards are 0. And if you're using any other X's or any other cards or any other combatant AP, then this would be considered very, very expensive. I did find oftentimes this card to be somewhat expensive, but I'm sure in the longer run, it could be very beneficial for like high HP bosses. And the last one, as you have seen, and directly to her ego skill, Heaven's Cleaver, 8 Descent. So immediately you hit 8 Descent, which means that you're getting Heaven's Fall. And for 2 turn, at the start of the turn, 8 Descent. Not just that you're getting 8 Descent this turn.
So you basically
For
get a
2
free Heaven's
turns
Fall for
after
3 turns.
that, you're getting 8 Descents. Ooh, pretty good. And increase the damage amount of the next Heaven's Fall by 100%.
Remember, buy is multiplicative.
But it does come with a cost, 5. guarantee somewhat of an expensive ego, but it guarantees some max this turn and the 2 following turns. Now let's go over her potential. That's the basics. When entering chaos, obtain 1 random. Basic card upgrade, common card upgrade. Now, signature card upgrade. This one, add 1 Flame Arch to the basic attack card.
Makes sense.
Azure Flame.
Crit damage, crit chance.
Critical damage. Critical chance. If base attack is 600 or higher, plus 5%. Void attack damage amount. For every 20 attack exceeding 600, add an additional 2% to the modifier.
So around 700 attack
So,
minimum.
If my math is correct, 700 will give you additional 10%. Basic card upgrade. And the Divine Epiphany upgrade for the potential. Here comes Ego Manifest. Okay, now let's go. The Mythic card upgrade. Blazing War Dance card increased damage amount of Infernal Rhapsody, moved by hand by 100% until used.
Remember your potentials. Those are important.
This is the upgrade. On the last card, Second Ego Manifest. At the start of battle, gain 6 descent. And for each turn, when first Heaven's Fall is created, gain 2 descent. This means that when the Heaven's Fall is created, you're using 8
So the next
descent.
one gets a discount.
Then getting 2 back. Not just that you're starting with 6, you're also getting somewhat of a payback in a way when you create Heaven's Fall. So a lot less stacks required when you have Ego 2. When the Infernal Rhapsody card is activated, inflict 30% of the damage inflicted as fixed damage. So not just the stack upgrade, you also do more damage from the
A little
Inferno.
proc extra, yeah.
Is the battle pass
Not bad.
battle passive upgrade. So Ego skill upgrade on Ego 3, increase Heaven's Cleaver descent from 8 to 10. And that's not just the first. For 2 turns, 10 descent stacks. And increase the damage of at 2 hits to the next Heaven's Fall. So this Ego skill, bit of a power upgrade, as you can see.
Yeah.
Ego 4, another battle passive upgrade. At the start of battle, plus 80% damage amount to Heaven's Fall.
So that makes
The
it
attack card
5.
you get when you have 8
That makes it
stats.
180. And then
The
it's
regular
5
stat
with
upgrade
the
on the basic
Ego
card,
skill.
signature card, common card, potentials by 3. Ego Manifest 6. Battle passive upgrade. At the start of battle, plus 120% damage amount to Flame Arch. Flame Arch, that's the extra attack that you get after getting the 3 stacks. At the start of battle or each time 3 Heaven's Fall cards are used, gain 1 Judgment upon the Wicked. What is that? Judgment upon the Wicked, add 3 hits to Heaven's Fall. And when the effect is activated, remove Judgment upon the Wicked. So there's a big
That's not bad.
buff.
There's basically
Not
a
just on the
free
Flame
Heaven's Fall every time
Especially when
you use 3.
at the start of battle or each time 3 Heaven's Fall cards are used. So it's
So
somewhat
that's
constant.
at least 3
Very
extra every
big
turn.
upgrade, I would say. The second one, Awakening Memory. Oh god. This is it's a really good buff to have, I would say. Overall, big spike. Big spike. So we went over her kit. Not just that. Let's go try her out a little bit. I know you guys saw some of the gameplay, but this I will personally try. So Exorcist Formation upgrade. I believe this is the first Epiphany.
Yes.
So repose, it's with Ray and
A lot of draw, of course.
Veronica. So let's go for the run.
I like this new
Easy.
map zone.
All you have to do is upgrade.
燃え上がれ
And we'll upgrade Veronica too.
せーの準備完了
When you upgrade, you get this many Inferno in deck.
継承者の力
So draw
をお見せしましょうジレ霊剣なる
And I'll just start with extra draws for
霊
now.
剣なる運気よ
And these are just for the extra. So whenever I draw, do you see the stack going up on descent already? Draw,
A lot of draw.
and the stacks are going up.
集中
And on the left, the fan.
継承者の力
But use the Inferno Rhapsody, one more stack.
艦長
And as it said, when Flame Art is activated through this card, draw one. So when the Flame Art is activated,
断罪のたてがみ継承しいけ
got the stack on
艦
descent.
長ごし悪を浄化せ継承者の力をお見
And
せし
Streak
まし
is
ょう
activated because I'm using the same attribute.
荒れ狂え裁きくらえ断罪のたてがみ呼びま
Oh,
したか
I forgot to buff already. So,
いますよ
well,
艦長
huh?
継承者くら
He realized he messed up.
And as I get more Heaven's Fall,
裁き継承者の力をお見艦長
this is just extra damage, so we'll go ahead and do it.
断罪のたてがみ打ちま
More draw as I'm running out of cards now.
艦長
So,
ご指示を
this is our key
Oh.
card. I've already had 19 descent this turn.
神霊の炎が悪を焼き尽くす
Yeah, to Heaven's Fall.
Big bonk.
悪を焼き尽くすはーい力が湧いてきますね
Oh, So this will bring-
力をお見せしましょう
Is it gonna count for 20 stacks?
all the Infernal Rhapsody
艦長いけ
back into my hands.
断罪はっくらえ断罪いけ悪を浄化せよ
You need some sort of like refresh. Be like Cassis or
doesn't
something
finish with the last hit.
for that
We'll
move.
do one more.
感じます
Yeah, somewhat of that. As you now, you guys kind of understand how the stacks work.
悪くありませんでした
So let's do one more. Just a quick Hugo big buff.
参りましょうか
Hugo Summer Skin. I don't think we're getting one, guys. But here's Hugo. The upgrade.
燃え上が
Oh no!
浄化の炎よ
Oh, I should have done this first, right? Yes. So guys, don't blink. Ooh.
Ah, they changed it.
Ooh. Now that's an upgrade for this version.
俺の力狩猟開始だ。
艦長燃え上がれ浄化の炎よ
You blinked? Okay. Then we will start the turn again.
Alright, that's that.
Ta-da!
何かいい
Some
狩猟
new animations added,
燃え上がれ
fitting me.
浄化の炎よ継承者の力
Draw
を
some zero cost.
霊剣なる運気よ艦長ジレ霊剣なる運気よ
Guys, that was
継承者の
for me
力をお
to
見せし
show you guys the animation. I know what I'm doing. I think. So extra attack.
くらえ
Oh, upgrade first.
いけ存在を消して
And a big attack. So with
Yeah, a
Hugo
lot
and
of noise.
Selena, there are some extra attack that comes through when they have the upgrade and the skill,
神霊の
and it
炎
takes some time.
悪を焼き尽くす
But it's more fun this way. I like it.
This is truly living
I
up
like
to
it a
its
lot.
sister's
For
name.
Selena, I think we're missing the skill, but
Play the
here, already
animation.
11 stacks of descent.
神霊に従い
Bring M back.
に執行せよ
And how about I
継承
work
者の
on
いけくらえ断罪悪くらえ
There we go.
いけ悪くらえ断罪
There we
来
go.
ましたね
There we go.
神霊の炎が悪を焼き尽くす
More
Poor
Spain
Selena
than
just
Serennial.
standing there. No, now she's doing some
継承
things.
者の力を荒れ狂え裁き
My
の
deck is empty. Okay.
考え
Next turn. Hugo Selena helping in. So as you can see, Faye, you need some support. If you're missing some draws, of course, that's good. If you have some extra attacks from your allies,
継承者の力を
as
お
you
見
can
せ
see,
しま
streak
しょう
is off. But once you use this,
継
streak
承者の力をくら
is on.
断罪あれ見事に邪界と裁き
One turn on the performing an attack weakness.
来ましたね
行けライト
いけ
ライト
ヘッドショットくらえ断罪
So those are sort of the teams that Faye can fit
その
into.
余興にしては
Where's the
Those were just
Cassius?
two small examples because lots of her cards are zero cost. I think she can fit into many different teams, right? We do have some combatants that has her own AP in a way that doesn't require so many AP.
Rita.
So here's some recommended formation
Oh,
for
hey.
Faye,
Faye and Adelheid.
Tifera, Hugo. AP support.
Of course, Cassius.
Certainly. Extra AP. Oh yes, extra AP. And then Faye had some X cards, which I think could be really nice if you're having extra AP on top. And the second team, oh, Adelheid and Nia. So personally, when I played, when I didn't pick draw epiphanies, you certainly needed some support to have extra draws. Like Veronica, Nia, Cassius, or any other draw supports were much, not 100% needed, but you can just get so much more out of the zero cost cards when you draw more. And as I said, yeah, bottom, draw support, making the quest, 000, full house. So you use Faye as the main DPS. She pairs up really well with the draw focus and damage buff. I also tried out Ray, and Ray was really good. She buffed lots of damage, and also she can draw some extra cards. So Ray was also a pretty good pair out of the screen. So that's now let's take a look at her partner, Rui Xiang.
Android. We got a clanker. An android girl who claims to be Faye's guardian. A lively and charming android girl. Rui Zhang possesses such remarkable eloquence that those who speak with her naturally find themselves opening up. Though she appears to be a young girl on the outside, she's an old soul within, fond concealing her true nature and teasing others.
There's also a partner who supports Faye by her side. That's Faye's partner.
I should have seen the joints.
Rui Xiang.
You can
So
see it
Rui
here,
Xiang is
the
Faye's guardian and
seams,
helper.
the seams.
On Android,
right here.
actually, who has been with Faye's clan for a very long time. So despite her cute appearance,
At the hip.
her hallmark is a composed, mature way of speaking. So here's her skill. First, her passive skill.
I will say though, the blue nails is a really nice contrast to the red gloves and the hair. Because design components attack by 16 to 24%. Each time they sign combatant creates a void edge card in the draw pile, gain 1 gentle aroma. 40 to 50%. Wait. 25 to 50%. Draw one of the assigned combatant's attack cards. If the cost of the card is either 0 or X, draw 2. I see.
A pleasant aroma lingers. Increase the attack from 16 to 24. Each time assigned combatant creates a void attribute attack card, gain 1 gentle aroma. That's a passive that you see right below. 5 to 10% damage amount. Plus 5 to 10%, excuse me, damage amount to the assigned combatant, max 5 stacks. So maximum 50% with Gentle Aroma. Ego Skill, 3 cost. It's a draw. Draw
Yeah,
one
I'm not pulling
of the
for
assigned
Rougeon.
combatants is that card,
It's not needed.
But if the cost of that card is 0 or X, draw 2. 3 for 3 cost. Draw 2. Pretty good pair. Pretty good pair.
I'll probably use my
And-
Solia on her.
Yeah, it's just a combatant with attribute, void attribute attack card. So, think about anyone else. Think about any other combatant that you can use her with. That's our partner. And then let's see Faye.
ご用件は何でしょう？
Ooh. Faye in bit of a different outfit.
Hey, it is hiding now. Nice.
Pretty. So not fitting for summertime. Now this is the part where the chat explodes. Yep, I guessed it right. I speak less and I put Faye on the screen. That's all I need to do. Hi guys.
Welcome back.
So Faye and Rishang will be available for 3 weeks after tomorrow. And listen to this. I don't think we have the CG, the banner for this. Yuki and West McCott will also run concurrently with the as the
Okay.
rescue rate up banner.
So,
With
if this
Faye
pattern
and Rishang.
does
So
continue,
I know there are lots of Yuki fans out there. You
Chizuru
can go ahead and try
and
to pull
Itsuku
her. And
should be
also
after
Faye
Yuki.
and Rishang. I think Faye is very, very charming.
And then potentially Serenial and
1
Pekko
second, because
during the second banner of Season 4.
That's all good. Thank you. Now, the combatant partner. Time for some season news. And news delivers, right? Pre-season 4.
Design.
And in this
Oh! That's a nice card. What's Haku doing here? Enter an unlimited area designated as Refracted Desires. Area or a normal elite area, battle area to obtain a Desire card. Desire cards are divided into 4 categories. Claim, Inquiry, Control, Survival. And each category consists of 5 cards. Desire cards can be combined, are stacked, and become stronger. Desire Manifestation, Survival. Card can be obtained in enemy areas within Chaos Kaleidoscope Hatchery. Okay, so that's a Season 4 Chaos. Kaleidoscope Hatchery.
Galactic Disaster Season 4 seasonal power is updated first. And Season 4 is going to be about Desire cards. Sounds pretty good, right? It's not a full update, guys. It's not a full update. Full update will be at the end
I
of
see the
July.
icon
So
too.
this is a preseason, but you guys get to try some of those powers in advance. And you can also build your Season 4 save data ahead of time. So we're moving things faster than before. The key theme for Season 4 are Kaleidoscope and also Desire,
The dialogue option
as you can see.
with Yuki.
So what's
And the
a
Beast
Kaleidoscope? It's a
of
toy
Desire.
made of several like overlapping mirrors.
Wait a second.
So
Piece of Desire. Desire
in Season
cards.
4, there's a specific area called Retracted Desires. The English name might change. And in this area, you can encounter
Refracted
various kinds
Desires.
of unique staging.
G-Clap, that's Refracted Desires.
So you can obtain Desire cards, the core of Season 4, Season Power. So these are divided into 4
I like how the
keywords,
card
as
just
you
looks
can
like
see,
Demon
the second
Slayer, though.
sentence. Claim, Inquiry, Control, Survival. But for now, in the preseason, you get to try Claim, Inquiry, and Control. So Survivor will come in actual season. But for now, Claim, Inquiry, Control will be available starting tomorrow.
Not bad.
And each category consists of 5 cards. So, what
So we're getting
is this?
15 cards.
What are these cards, and why are we talking about this? We'll explain a little further with the video. So those marked are the places you want to find for the desire cards. It feels like you're watching some event of 9.
So they don't need to be in your team to see them. I see.
And as you can see, you can have some. You can see some unique stages with the combatants. And you will have some options to choose from which desire card you want. And desire card will not count as memory points.
Within you is 2 wolves.
I asked that question to the director, and
Wait, what did
director
they
said memory points. And desire card will not count as memory points.
Oh, because they're free. Nice.
I asked that question to the director, and director said the desire cards do not cost memory points. And you can have up to 3 desire cards per combatant.
Okay, so 9 cards total.
Interesting.
Why is the music playing?
Did we get you interested in the next season? So
Yes.
there's a lot of interesting cards, and how these desire cards work, I'll explain a little bit. You guys will be able to find out and get more detailed information. So let's say you can have 3 combatants. One combatant can have up to 3 desire cards. And depending on which desire card, how many you have combined, you can activate somewhat like a synergy. If you have, let's say, you have 5 Inquiry, then you can activate 5 Inquiry. There will be Inquiry, I think it was, do not quote me on this. Let's say you go through 3, 5, 7. Then you can have some activation of 3. If you have 3 Inquiry, if you have 5 Inquiry in total, if you have 7 Inquiry in total, then there will be some activations depending on how many combined you have. So it will
I
work
see.
like synergy in a way.
Set bonuses.
So those are some key cards that you will be able to discover starting tomorrow. Yeah. And as I told you, season power cards do not cost any memory points, so that's a plus. And there's another very important, probably the most important update to introduce. At long last, main story Act 1, Pilgrim of Nightmare, is being reworked and updated. Here is a bit of the reworked story.
Let's see it. Oh, it's just the trailer. I see.
人類のすべての大罪に立ち向かうべく選ばれし者はただそなた一人のみ願い祈りを捧げよ。艦長、気がついた？
No, I cannot hear you. Not at all.
願わくはそなたが道に迷うことなかれ。願わくはそなたが深淵にてただ光とならんことを。
The time has come.
諸人がひさまずく悪を見るのそなたの歩みが止まらざらんことを。
A lot to
すべて
see.
の絶望をゼロに戻すために。
Here it is, finally! We apologize once again for the delayed story rework. We sincerely apologize for the delay. But now that it's really being updated tomorrow, I think it'll be fun to experience it from the beginning, right? Why not? I know there are some of you who skipped through the story before.
I
so
didn't.
Why not go ahead and just go with the new reworked story? I think it'll be interesting. So of course, rather than explaining every single little detail in the story, I think
Welcome.
it'll be some fun time
Zero
to actually go
Granola.
through yourself tomorrow with the update. But here's a brief intro. The first, extended lore, because the story volume has increased. In terms of dialogue, about 400 lines were added compared to the original. And the story surrounding Captain's ability within the world, like Hourglass and Protos
Act 1's
skill,
number
has
1
been
again.
expanded.
In terms of length.
Now, instead of Hourglass, it'll be Pocket Watch. And Protos skill is now called Prayer. The Sand of Time, what you use to undo the turn, will be Mainspring of Time. So some
I forgot to screenshot.
wording will be changed, and localization as well. So various gameplay elements will also be changed to fit the story, and the revised story features new characters and events. So, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I went to 2 early parts of the rework, and it was interesting so far. I think it'll get better.
Yeah, I won't skip anything.
And another thing that's not 100% related to the new story, but I did hear from the director that it's not Luce. I know there's a lot of Luce fans, but she's pronounced Luce, not Luce. So let's
Luce.
call her Luce from now on.
Luce.
I'm mentioning this for a reason. So enjoy the new story from tomorrow.
I think we're saying it right.
Now on. Not Luce, I know, but I did hear from the director that it's not Luce. I know there's a lot of Luce fans, but she's pronounced Luce, not Luce.
Luce, yeah.
And have new updates. Core of Resonance. What is this? Core of Resonance?
The common cards.
New currency that adds 1 common card. Okay, let's actually go through this in game. So on the bottom you
New
have add
Tato,
common
I see the new
cards.
one.
And adding common cards. Core of Resonance will be consumed, so you can check out all these common cards. Season restricted will also be mentioned. Let's say I'm just click on the random one, and of course these will count as memory points.
Okay, so these are all the
You can
non-season
add
specific
this
cards. Or case
in the
specific, I should
deck.
say.
So what if you're already full with 180? Then of course you cannot go above the limit. So that's the common card.
Hello, Carolyn. How are you?
Core of Resonance that you'll be able to pick up.
I'm just watching the stream.
And some of you guys already caught it. Sharp Eyes. Core of Mutation. What is this? Apply new effects to save data within.
I'm good. How
with
are you?
The Core of Mutation. And the deck itself, it does not change. But you're giving the entire deck a special effect, like enhanced attack or
Oh, so
extra
this
attack or
isn't the
gain
corruption
morale,
core.
and some of these effects are really strong. This
is something else.
This is a buff on top, so the deck does not change at all. It's just a straight up buff on top of what you already saved. But there's a bit of some last second minute changes that's going on still. So I cannot show you to you guys today, but this will be happening tomorrow. So, and some of these buffs are actually kind of good, right?
We'll
so as a wait, I think I brought some examples.
Oh, nice. Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah, there are some like shields, some attack buff. Like guys, do note that Core Mutate is not like a massive buff. Like level 1 attack buff would be like increase the attack by like 2%. Like level 2 will be
Level
increase
1?
the attack by 4%.
So
Something
there's
like
tiers
that.
to it, I
It's
see.
not like a massive buff because it's already on top of your completed data file. But there will be different levels of the buffs. And I believe there are a lot of different bonus effects, so you guys can go ahead and try it out. We have full-scale offensive, new boss this time.
Judas, Colossus, Beast of Desire.
How many are
Beginning
excited
of
about
Desire.
the new boss?
Not Beast of Desire, my mistake.
Shall we take a look at which bosses are actually getting at it? Judas? Colossus again?
Tenebria.
Holy Judas? Yes. Judas is coming. Let's go check this massive shield monster out. Judas. Or Yuda. If you... Lots
Ooh,
of
Haru.
points.
There's a Haru.
2 cost or higher cards is activated.
There's a Haru bonus.
Oh, so certainly not Faye. So like 9 Haru, lots of big cost cards. I think will be really good. Yeah, Haru will be really nice. Increase damage amount to pulverized cards by 50%. Increase damage amount to Judas and Passion attribute. Justice and Passion by 50%.
We don't have a high cost passion character,
So
do
let
we?
me go over all the others.
I think the first
Just to
character in season
confirm.
1 is gonna be passion again. That would be
When the
hilarious.
basic card is activated, I think we know which basic cards that we're looking for Colossus. Increase
Time
damage
to
of a basic
destroy
card.
Colossus with my
Passion or
E6
Void.
Tenebria.
Decrease cost of basic card by 1. Okay.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
And the last one.
Time to kill.
The ugly mob. When drawing through on ability. Increase damage amount of 0 cost card by 50%. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we all know. Increase damage amount of void and order, but highlight on void as this is void. 0 cost attack card. Okay, I think this is the one with Faye, where Faye would fit perfectly, right? You gain combat score, depending on damage
Yep, that's an
amount.
normal line.
So that's the new full-scale offensive, especially Judas seems to be.
So
Yeah.
we have Haru.
I hope you guys have lots of fun.
Penny.
Full-scale offensive. I believe you will have some time to go through all, but getting that 3. Yeah, sometimes a 3-star is actually very tough, depending on what kind of team, what kind of
be fine.
combatant you have. So, hope you guys the best of luck for all 3 stars for all 3 bosses. Next up, we have Monsters Arena is back, and
My favorite
very
event
similar
game
to last season, but we've made some adjustments. Okay, I'll actually drop some of the adjustments. So I would say the biggest change is that Swordy monster cards appear instead of existing monster cards,
Oh,
and
I
the
see.
strategy will change somewhat. And this time it'll be a lot easier to go through because it's not going to be as many number of arenas. Last time we had lots of arenas, way too many
But it was so
on
fun
each
with
arena,
all them,
right?
Because it felt
so
so
we
powerful.
have reduced the number compared to before, so you can enjoy it slightly more
I
casually.
don't want to feel
this time.
OP for shorter.
Next, we have Face Trauma Code. I think it's been some time since we had Trauma Code update. And by the way,
It's
Face Trauma
only
Code,
been
I
like
believe, will also
12
be
like
voice dubbed.
24 weeks.
So another reason to check out her Trauma Code.
They
So
should have
once
had
you
some
clear
with,
the
with last off
successor's
season.
guiding light, you can also obtain some stickers.
Still annoyed there was none.
So
for
check out Faye's
season 3.
backstory and her past through the Trauma Code.
Ooh.
Here's some improvement update. As you guys,
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes. Environment variables backup protocol. Newly backup protocol will restore environment variables from previous seasons by using chaos ores. Previous environment variables will be reset and the new edition can be accessed through their own nodes. Chaos ores can be consumed will be returned to the reset. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's just saying if you reset it, you get everything back Maybe it's random again.
Love some QOL and some changes that does happen. So environment variable backup protocol. I know some of you guys had some issues going through the previous season. I mean, season 3 with the backup protocol. So you've made some changes, and we'll actually check in game of these nodes.
Wait,
So God's
yeah, you're
Hammer.
right. It is. It is getting closer to IS. Every day, we go closer to IS.
So the basic core entry, equipment refresh, golden trail, that's all there. I will go through all the notes just to take care. Dice
Yes,
roll,
I'm
increased
sure
chance
we
of
do.
air.
Which is why they're
Yes.
using Chaos Orbs. Since we have so many of them,
Cover stress.
we can just instantly max out the previous ones.
Persona card, additional persona card, mark of the order. Yeah, that's more currencies. So the keynotes that were uniquely activated this season can now be unlocked using chaos orbs. I think that's the biggest change, and especially the increased appearance rate of rare, great, unidentified area. I think that's a big one. I think that was somewhat really needed, right?
Yes.
And that's a backup protocol. Next, we have news on Basins of Hyperspace. I think a lot of you are going to like.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The final node has 5 stars. Yeah, it should. I remember IS. IS is really fun, but it's cool to see that it's 6 nodes. Also seems we're getting modifier effects, probably tied to thing. This is getting more and more like, what's it called? Umbral Shadow from Honkai Star Rail.
Like this. So total number of basins will be reduced to 8. And the 8th basin will have a boss monster. So we do have a quick video with this. Let's roll it.
So it is. I was right in saying it's like Umbral Shadow now.
So as you go, the biggest change is that number of node is changed, reduced. And the support effects are more buried this time. So you can utilize a wider range of save data. So CGN team received feedback that the nodes were too strong, so we have reduced their numbers. And to end with a final bang, a boss battle was added at the end. The amount of reward, of course, will stay the same.
Yeah, this is like Umbral Shadow.
Also, you choose one of 3 support effects you play with, and when this support effect activates, additional effect occurs.
I like that
And-
effect.
Oh, and one more thing. Oh, can we go back one? Rather than having to clear all over again from the very start, a dimensional synchronization is added to that syncs with the previous season's 3-star clear records, which applies up to floor 5. So you don't have to beat every single thing again to get 3 stars. So if you have the dimensional synchronization applied,
So it's saying up to
it will
5, is it saying it's gonna auto clear the
beat up
first
to
5?
floor 5
or you-
automatically next time.
Start with 5.
So I think that's a big improvement. Because we do have a lot of content to go through these days compared to like day 1 where we had
yeah, because now we have
basins, so
FSO
you don't have to spend that much time.
in addition to
So,
all the other stuff
yeah,
we're doing
that
now.
was a personal note from
Gives
Director
FSO,
Choi. So thank you,
sortie,
Director Choi, for
auto
the
chaos,
improvements on the
a lot more things
hyperspace.
to do, yeah.
Next, we have the supply adjustment on Arcanon. So, Arcanon's supply partner recruitment process is
You're gonna
being
buff
improved,
them so their
whereas
stats are in line with
before,
the other
recruitment
partners
was
now?
done directly in the supply.
We're still gonna insult the
With this
dragon some
improvement,
more.
now you can receive it in your storage as a partner recruitment system, as the picture on the right, and then it can be used regardless of the season.
I know.
So it doesn't have
I
to
use
be used
Serenial
on
every
this
time
season.
she wrecks it. And the
So
other
you can
team
select partner
is with Kalipe
you
in
want
it.
from the storage.
So, like,
when
I know what
you
you're talking
want
about.
The partner. So that's a small improvement. I think we also need a big improvement on the pass. But that's not in here today.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a
And
buff to the
other
pass. That'd be
improvements.
nice.
So eased somewhat of unlock conditions. Story
Oh, hey.
chapter 5.
So that means it's gone down to a level 30 requirement rather than a level 40 requirement. Does the epilogue still require... Wait, never mind. Episode 5, episode 6 is the epilogue, meaning it's gone down from 50 to 40. That's nice. That means you only need to go 5 levels higher than the current season unlock requirement. That's not bad. It's better.
Episode 6, the expert captain requirement. Rearrange some of the functions for save data editing because we're getting lots of save data now. So better
Alright,
rearrange
an indicator of motor turn
function.
activation. Nice.
And this was actually really needed. When a monster acts more than once in a given turn, an indicator will be visible in the monster's detailed action preview. So that is a pretty big change. There are some monsters that hit multiple times. So those are some of the later changes. Now, we have more. Let's get into Sori. Different music, because you got some new things for
3 more types of elite rare species in hardcore mode. Be the rare monster and destroy the Chaos Anchor. Once 3 or more Chaos Anchors have been destroyed, the size of battle Chaos Core will be assembled. Be accessible after clearing the depths floor. Additional black mass, a chance to obtain tactical data, consumes reason. Why is the Chaos Core not Chaos? Why is it a Callion? What is a Callion? Because that's the same faction as Senectus and what's its name? The other one. DeForza. That's the same faction as DeForza and Senectus. So why is the Chaos Core the same faction as DeForza and Senectus and not Chaos Order? Is a Callion the faction above Chaos and Mutant? Is Chaos and Mutant are both Chaos factions. So is a Callion like the faction above Chaos Order and Mutant then? I need to know.
Sori. This one's called Decisive Battle Chaos Core. It's a hidden content unlocked by defeating 3 or more different types of elite rare species in hardcore mode. So if you're a hardcore Sori player, you're gonna love this. There's some conditions, as you can see. I'll give you some time to read it. Defeat rare monster, and then destroy the Chaos Anchor. Once you defeat 3 or more Chaos Anchor, decisive battle will be accessible after clearing the...
Yeah, I'm going to do my best to keep track of everything they change in all the acts, so I can make like a video saying, "Hey, here's everything that changed." Make it easier for people to find.
The depth floor. Rewards, a lot
But I'm
more
going to go through all
things, so
14 acts.
we do have a short video on this too. Let's go. The elite, rare. You do have to go through this couple of, as you can see on the right top, there are signs. Oh, that was quick.
The eye opens.
And you get to have these anchors. What? That certainly did not do as much as the HP, but I guess so. And then at the end, you get to unlock this hidden battle starts. Oh, seems like a very tough content to me. 30,000 HP. Enjoy. Seems like an extra hard
leaderboard.
hidden mode for the hardcores.
Second place is Owen.
It's the chaos itself. Try it out yourself tomorrow. We're adding sortie hardcore rankings in game. Score rankings. Sortie hardcore rankings will be recorded. Again, this is hardcore. So rankings are calculated based on the score records and the clearing hardcore. Two types of ranking list. You have current ongoing season and also previous season. And I believe it updates every 20 minutes. So have fun. Rankings are important, and I know there are going to be some high score hunters out there. Have fun. Continuing on stories, we have sortie exclusive mission engagement data.
Ooh, more crystals.
It's a achievement system for sortie. As you go through sortie, you complete this somewhat like a semi-automatically, most of them. But you might want to check these out as you go through sortie. It's a lot more crystal. A lot of these are crystals, it's not
There's
too
not like
many
a
of a
lot
crystal,
of
but as you play
crystals.
sortie, you will unlock a lot
Probably
of
like
these and achieve it.
160 at most.
So for accumulative sortie clear missions, sortie records from before the update are also counted. So all the sortie runs
nice.
before the update are not lost.
They actually record the
I've
history.
been specifically told that cumulative sortie clear missions, sortie records from before the update are counted in this. So the moment you go in, if you have completed a lot
That's
of
a lot of
sortie,
rewards for
a
people
lot
who
of
have no
these
life in the mode.
should already be finished. But other than cumulative sortie clear missions, the previous play records are not counted. So make sure to complete as they're completed or not.
So the ones of the trophy are not
You can earn
prerequisite,
titles,
but the
you can
star
earn
is.
some other things. You can earn lots of. You might have to select some different starting combatant within a single sortie play. The next sortie archive.
That is mine.
Archive records containing information, fates, cards, equipment, monsters, bosses that you've come through the gameplay. Will also be there, and we will actually go in game and check it out. Here's a new. Let's start from tactical. That's a seasonal, not seasonal. That's not seasonal. This is seasonal. So tactical review. I'll just go through one by one. Unlocked. Dalong shop 2 times for free. Consume 50 credits. Resting zone. Increase stress. Damage amount 5%. Starting credit.
Extra starting is nice.
Increased chance of obtaining monster cards from elite battle area. Increased rare grade 1955 area encountered by 30%. That's huge. Start of the battle. Draw 1 for each enemy present.
Ooh.
Nice. Future value invest. Frontline return. Big down recovery by 10%.
Is that gonna be 50% at
Up to
max?
5. Increased damage amount. Also up to 20. Up to 5 upgrades. Evasion monster is defeated. Decreased stress by 10. Up to 10. Low chance. Additional choice received. Met supply. Recover 20%.
Nice. That's not a
And
bad card.
decrease stress by 10. That's only 1. Decrease credit required for flash in safe zones by 30%. Are the tactical optimization? Here is
Not bad.
Archive. The bosses, fates, cards.
Is it gonna be
equipment,
different information since these are
monsters?
different, technically different bosses, or no?
Are there fates? A lot of fates will be there. I will not go through all of it. You can come to archive and fill your
I will.
own. It will be fun. Also pretty fun to check out all the information and who you ran into. And engagement data. These are some extra crystals. As you can see, lots of crystals. Some hardcore missions. Clear decisive battle. Yes, core.
Only 5 crystals.
And that's authority
This-
data. Here is combatant data.
Okay, so just cumulative clear gives you some more cosmetic pulls. I see.
And that's authority data. Here is combatant data. Yep. Click on one. So these will be somewhat of conditions.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
For these, you also get the camera lens.
It's a
If you
nice
add
little
all those up,
bonus, but
it might
it's
be-
basically nothing.
It might worth. It might worth. I know. I know. I know. I hope they buff the amount of crystals.
Yes,
Personally,
the
too.
amount of crystals
running low.
is disappointing.
And hardcore rankings, as we talked. Ongoing. Previous sortie. Ongoing. I went in and went out, so I got this. So enjoy the rankers. I hope you guys have fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun, right? A lot of fun, right? Oh. Increase.
Yeah, I said like no reason to go out of your way for.
And
5
those are
crystals.
fates. And there's a bit of a change into the risk modifier itself. I almost forgot. So the changed modifier, I believe, first and the third, I believe it's this one. So now it's each time a card is discarded, 1 weaken. I think before it was like each turn 4 card used and with like a fortitude or something. Yeah, it changed. And this one is also changed. The risk modifier at the start of battle, increase incoming stress. And the new thing is unable to recover stress through heals. I believe that's the new one.
I see.
Although I could be wrong. I don't 100% remember all the modifiers out of my brain. This one's changed from tenacity to all monsters by, I believe it was 1 before, now it's 3.
Unable
Unable
was
to
too
gain
OP
AP,
that they
that's
need
staying.
to buff it some more.
And increase the price of now 30% and increase the price of flash by 100%. And the last change, I think, decrease equipment stat by 80%. Before it was 50. I remember this one. So 5 risk modifier changes, mostly making it tougher.
I see.
I found in the new updated sortie, risk modifier even getting tougher. So those are all the updates. Now going into event. Galactic News Network, some crystals. More
250.
crystals as you go through
Wait, that's GNN.
the
Yeah, that makes sense.
base carrying the successor's will. Virtual
Even though we already know the
tactical
combatants are gonna be
simulation.
for season 4.
the
but
trial event.
Okay.
Oh, Overdrive
It was
is
a nice
back.
story though.
So gross currency 6 times a day. Some more crystals for the sweet rewards after missions. that is actually starting on the 22nd, so keep that in mind. And don't miss some of the scheduled events that are later. Sometimes we can miss. So those are all the events. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, we actually went to Anime Expo. We have a small recap of the sketch. Here's what the vibe
1470.
was like.
Not
so
bad.
let's
1470
play
is
that
not
video.
bad.
So this was the CZM booth. On the first floor, that's Layla. The dice and the cards. The gold card. Do we have any of the gold card winners in our chat?
Hi, Farah. I know that
I
person.
believe we gave out 2 gold cards each day. So that should be 8 golden cards. There were lots of
Ganyu, what are you doing
contenders.
here?
Man, there were lots of contenders when we went for the draw at, I believe, 5:30 p.m. And we also had cosplays. Many professional cosplayers
Type Farah again. There she
came
is.
all the way to AX. In the booth,
Aravi, Robin.
Renoa cos? Yes, we had lots of cosplayers.
Bonjour, Ken. That's Tristan.
And Protoss evading in.
Olga.
That's what CZM booth looked
Arabella.
like at AX26. Hopefully we can go back next year as well.
Nice designs.
If you came, thank you so much. If you didn't get to come, still, hopefully you get to come next year, and hopefully we get to have more offline events. Just anywhere around the world that more Protoss can visit and enjoy. I hope that they will come true.
Read.
Here is season 4
Mirror
preview.
with the planet.
These characters were
Or
revealed
display with the planet,
at our
maybe.
panel at AX. Olga,
More
Arabella,
details.
Hilde. So we'd like to give you somewhat of a
What's
preview of
Hilde?
upcoming season 4 update. The official season title for season 4 is Shattered Light and Claw. The very title evokes the kaleidoscope we mentioned earlier.
It
And
does.
I think I can mention this. The first character of next season is Hilde. One on right. Like Luke and Vero, she belongs to Iron Rain, and she's the squad leader of Fox Squad.
Oh,
Her main weapon is a giant bow.
she's Iron Rain.
Surprise? Rather
Wait
than
a second.
overpowering
She has a thumbs up on her outfit. That's cute. I missed that earlier. So she's part of... What was that? Foxtrot?
She's the squad leader of Fox Squad.
Oh, Fox Squad.
Her main weapon is a
Okay, so now we have Wolf Platoon, Buffalo Bomb Squad, and Fox Squad.
giant bow. Surprise? Rather than overpowering with firepower, she wins through mobility and tactical movement. So that's why she looks very light and agile. The second character, Arabella.
Okay, so Olga is last.
Maybe because it's summer, she's dressed quite lightly. Arabella is the leader of a notorious mercenary group called Black Spica.
She's the leader of Black Speaker?
Say she's the most
Interesting.
dangerous, edgy charm. So in battle, she has a whip sword, like a unique sword whose blade
She's
segments are
Veronica's
connected by wire.
boss.
So
See.
and Arabella is the most central, important character of season 4. Hilde,
So she's in the
Arabella,
middle.
and Olga, who are updated first, are intertwined in the story, and the combat team is putting great care into designing their mechanics so they interact
we
closely
have
with the gameplay.
Iron Rain,
So I do have a note from
Stella Familia.
Director Choi here.
currently unknown.
Saying this might sound like an overstatement, but Arabella really is going to be a charming and yet a powerful CZN character. I think we can already see that from the graphics.
Yes,
The last
we can.
character is Olga. She's a combat who fights by freely manipulating steel. Oh, steel.
Steel
Watching her
manipulation, I see.
ability, one naturally think of a god Bigto. Starting from season 2, the story of the cosmic gods, who we've only encountered through flashes so far, will gradually begin to unfold. So we will finally get to have more information about the gods in game.
What faction is Olga?
will be the character standing at the very starting point of that grand story. Okay, so later
see.
into season 4, seems like we're getting
your
a lot
faction?
more information about the gods in game. In season 4, the team's preparing various systems so we can show off far more diverse and appealing side of the new characters, and also than the existing combatants. Above all, the team is preparing to show the kind of things Protoss would expect at this summer season. Mentioned before that we're teams approaching character skins, the character skin system, or the outfit system. And the systems related to this will be added in the July 29th update, so please look forward to the upcoming Season 4. Shattered Light and Claw was the extra comment by Director Choi. I know the chat already saying, like, give us swimsuits, show us outfits. So the new outfit, the system, the development is nearly complete. So as for the outfit system that we mentioned during the panel, once development wraps up and is finished, we will prepare it real soon and probably very likely show it to you before the update, in the live broadcast, the day before the July 29th update.
Okay, so we're getting another stream next patch.
So be hyped for
Nice.
that. Oh. Show us more illustrations. Honey design? Oh. So for now, just 3. It seems like you guys have lots of questions about Hilde, Arabella, and Olga. So I will gather more information for everyone, and I'll bring all. I promise you to bring tons of information about these characters and also the new season. Maybe not like all the cards and stuff, but more information certainly for July 28th live broadcast, day before the update as well. But
Olga
guys,
faction?
please, we did not forget about Faye, right?
No, I did not.
Faye
It's okay, her.
will be available tomorrow. Guys, no one forgot about Faye, right?
I did not know.
Faye, who? Who is Faye? Flan? No. Hugo? No. So charming,
No, that's not Hugo.
right? Even the clouds are not moving here. Faye? We love Faye? I know. I know. So, also, if I mentioned
Why doesn't? Oh, there's just
the
like.
Faye's trauma code is really good. I really like the Faye's trauma code. So please enjoy Faye's trauma code. So look forward to tomorrow's update, July 8th. And we will also be back a lot more information later July for the season 4 broadcast as well. So guys, Faye is a main combatant for tomorrow. I know many are excited. We also got some like sketches of the animation from the panel. If you guys have not seen it, seems on fire. Oh, go check that out as well. It's available on YouTube. I'm back on screen, which means that we are almost done. But another important thing to note, another combatant balance adjustment is planned for July 29th with the
course.
Season 4 update.
As expected.
So,
Yuki buff
the
4.
combat team has commented the direction of this balance patch is to strengthen the damage
Yuki.
level of combatants, including standard combatant, mainly numerical number adjustments.
It's always
And
numerical
also,
number adjustments.
Ego Manifest adjustments, but like not changing gimmicks on Ego Manifest, but some numbers.
Okay.
So I think.
This is just a numbers game one.
Oh, and seems like the list of combatant is actually longer than usual. So, key thing: are we going to have Yuki again? And who else are we going to?
I like how he has it too.
Are we going to have Yuki buff again? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I actually did
4
not
out of
ask-
4?
I should have asked that question if Yuki's on
You
the
should have
list.
asked.
Oh, I did get the answer that some of the 4 stars will also be updated.
Nice.
Adjusted, I should say.
I'll take some 4-star buffs.
So those are going to be some
Probably
of the...
for Owen.
And also, these
Maybe
balance
Tressa.
adjustments might be a longer of a list, so make sure to keep heads up in advance. It will be updated in the developer's note towards the end of this month. It's available tomorrow. Wait, is it today? That 7/7 seems like today, but if it's in today, it will be in tomorrow with the update. So do not worry. Make sure to check your mails in game.
I know Gacha Games is a number game. What a lot
So
of the
that is
characters
about
needed
it
isn't
with the
just a
Faye
numbers
upcoming
buff.
broadcast. So
It's
a
a
pre-season,
mechanics change.
So the new season tactics that are not fully unlocked, but desire seems to be the key word, and lots of new cards are coming out along with the new preseason.
Yeah,
Some
hopefully
still
Tressa
unlocked because
actually
season 4 is
comes
coming
back
in 3
and
weeks,
isn't just
but
killed again.
Get a good feeling for it, and I think there's a lot of new content, bosses, the battle area, and so on, and also lots of update with Swordy. The team is really making Swordy a lot tougher. Also reading the rankings for the highest contenders. I think some of the big numbers are
What
going
did you
to be
get?
liking that for the rankings. Any other final questions that you guys might have for me? Nope. Okay. Amir buff? I don't want. I don't know. I don't know. Amir still pretty good in Swordy. Do use her often.
I know, but you can be stronger.
Swordy diff? 30 is impossible? Yo, what up, Chico? Yes, I have the chat open here. So, collab news? I don't know. But we had E7 collab last time, and I wasn't here. But we have Tenebria. And she's gorgeous. Her cards, very unique. A lot of gameplay. I'm not buying time for the directors to come in. We're about to wrap up here. So, we do not have the director today.
and they-
Maybe for the new
I will
season,
actually
we have
also
more
show the
questions.
Q&A they
as you
had
go
posted
through
in the Discord.
Preseason, write down some of those questions, and it seems very likely
some
we
nice
will
stuff
have
there.
another Galactic News Network the day before the new season 4. So maybe write down those questions and bring it, because whenever I get to have
Yeah,
a
it's
buddy on my side,
sad the damage that it does.
I think we'll get to ask some more questions.
Yep.
So
Rest in peace. Give her
You're
Mike Felipe a
finally-
buff.
CZN? Really? Congratulations! Keep loving CZN.
Who became a
The
CC?
team's doing their absolute best, really absolute best, because I've been there last week in their office, and it was like 9 p.m. It was full of people. They're working very hard, and I personally know it. So give them still. They're going through lots of feedback, but still give them lots of feedback. I'm with the new updates preseason. Please provide lots of feedback, because we always not take it for
seen
granted.
it.
We appreciate every feedback, and we list them. Like, there's a gigantic list of feedback, and like I saw all those arrows from feedback to like which update, blah 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 blah, which update this should
You're going
be
to fix the
implemented
issue on
this update.
PC where sometimes the
working
pause menu
incredibly
button
hard to
doesn't
have a
prompt
perfect
the
pitch
hide
in the
UI
right
button.
update to make it perfect, so it could all go better for all the Protoss to enjoy the game, right? So
I'd love that.
that's about
if you
it
could do
for me.
that.
Closing remarks. Glad to be back. Galactic News Network Live should continue, and it will continue towards the end of July before the Season 4 update. We'll see you next time. We do have the Cookie of Fae. See you guys in 3 weeks.
私はまた何も
Breakdown 1, breakdown 2.
行かないで
Rest in peace. Okay, now I'm just gonna send it back to the beginning. We're gonna have some music playing while I read this. Yeah, this is very passionate. Season end. Usual stuff. 3, 13, 15. Yep, just killed again. I already went over these in the stream. This too. Here's the banner for Yuki and West Makot. FSO. The new bosses. This is nice that it's finally here. Just took a little bit. The effects, I see. Why do you think you should skip Faye Remix? Because of the Season 4 combatants? I should boost the music a little bit. The rankings is gonna be nice. I'm probably not gonna be on these rankings though, don't look for me. Previous and current, yeah. You saw the other girls. Which one is your favorite? Is it Olga, Arabella, or Hilde? Which one is your favorite? Yeah, S4 does look very promising. The totally useless amount of crystals. Yeah, it was very weird that Tenebria did not have a banner. Hopefully, they don't make that mistake again, but we'll see. We do know that there will be one next week, but I don't know, but well, not next week, next patch, there will be one for Season 4. We do not know if Arabella and Olga will have one though, yet. Hopefully they do. More gems, more crystals. Titles are gonna be nice. This thing. You want a piece of red hair. The new Faith, Deadly Intuition, normal. Critical chains with tank cards. That's not bad. Zero selection. Yellow Button Shield, gain of skill cards. Vigor. 30% chance to gain 1 AP. Insight. Over an insight. When drawing doing ability for the first time each turn, draw 1 card. Okay, so if we draw when you draw, steadfast will. It's always better to decrease stress to combatant with highest stress by 5. Good for stress management. The modifiers from 4 used, 142, discarded 1 beacon. The Hide Marie effect. By 20, by 20, unable to recover. 1, 3. Again, Tyranno's 2 OP. Yes, I will be live streaming the rewrite. Olga or Hild? So the same as me. Yes, Hild does look like Inos 2.0. She really does. Yeah, Olga and Hild are my favorite, and then Arabella's the one I'm the least interested in. I'm more interested in her faction than her. Set items 30, 50, 30, 100, 50, 80. Yep. Do reset, tactical optimization. Reset but returned. Reset not returned. Use to two texts and text skills to be updated. Changes. This just reminds me of that one Naruto character. I think it's Naruto. The one was like got the mask and it's on like the whole one little hole where like one eye is. Main story of Act 1 will be overhauled. Some sub-stories of Act 1 will be changed. There's the main path and some sub-stories. One main story of Act 1 overhaul, some of the existing 2 to 4 stories content will be changed. So again, I'm gonna need to find these. Yeah, the tail is a nice feature. Yeah, so Remix, you know what I'm talking about. First combatant with a tail. Would have been Hugo if his wasn't removed. The little story overhaul, a story related event page will open where you can view a story summary of each story. Following the main story overhaul, Renault's Arc City excursion will also be updated. Core Academy missions will be updated to line the revamped story. Music completed missions will remain completed. Requirements for growth academy missions will line the revamped story. Can't believe you're just spewing out spoilers. Okay, so any of the differences we will get as a bonus. Nice. Yeah, it really does. After maintenance, there's no. As long as you're here before that. Wasn't really prior to this. Okay, yeah. So if you completed it before the update, you get the bonus. If you did not complete it before the update, you do not get the bonus. Faye. Remix, are you excited that Monster Arena is back? Training, elite monsters, the strategy types, fatal, use damage on target attack which is a one-hit count at 150, vulnerable to 1. We're getting some currency in XP, so we're just getting a little bit of bonus rewards. Because it seems they're increasing the rewards you would have gotten doing the story, so we're just getting that retroactively given to us. Yeah, Monster Arena is so fun. I love how powerful it makes you feel. Tyranny, Tempest. 1, 2, 3. So it's 7 arenas this time. Ooh, a base is gonna be fun. Reduce turn draw by 2. So it's a 3 draw rather than a 5 draw. Nice amount of crystals. Ooh, 3 cores of mutation. So we're getting 3 of the faces. We're completing it. Yep. This isn't what I thought it was. I was thinking this was the corruption core coming, but I realized it's coming in season 4, not now. Because the corruption core is what allows you to use, what's it called? Effects from Sortie in your normal save data. This is the trial period. Crystals. Galaxy News Network for season 4. Yep, that's expected. Login event. Oh yeah, I really like the changes to base in hyperspace. It seems like it's gonna be actually make the mode more fun rather than just okay, just auto, let it go, done. Especially it's gonna have a boss now, because now it's gonna be 8 nodes, 7 normal nodes, 1 boss node, with 5 stars. As you can see right here, 7 normal, a boss node. You only need 24 stars though to get all the crystals you need though, which is nice. Void damage, when 3 cards are drawn, plus 30% damage run to 0 cost. Okay, this is the Fey effect. Passion damage, this is the Tenebria effect. And this is the Hyde Marie effect. I'm sure I can see why that'd be annoying. Yeah, Sortie is definitely very RNG dependent. Well, yeah, there's a lot of bugs. There's the Invader faction there. But yeah, I have heard there's a lot of bugs in Sortie too. There's like a new bug every day that people find. New season begins. Chaos Matrix will be reset. Because you better get too far in Chaos, the Zero System again. We get those 100 levels to go through again. New packages. Seven new season missions to be added. Postcode Offensive, Sortie, Trauma Code, Trauma. There's 2 battle missions. Arena 3, Throne, Basin. And yeah, this is now a permanent thing, which is gonna be great. I have no idea why they did this in the first place. Are they going to issue compensation to people that didn't realize that? They should. Nine's better. Calibre can be fun, but yeah, nine's just better. Sadly. Okay, so we can just use up, down, left, right for PC. They're fixing the controls. The offset is being adjusted. Vision improvement. Okay, so we can get everything but units now. That's only for Nightmare mode. So it's basically just a flex now. Nice. And we're getting all the missing stuff. Nice. So we're just gonna get probably like a mail injection again. Shortcut button. Rearrange. Tool tips. Change. Memory code items. Nice. When skipping main story content in summary, the relevant story will now provide as a pop-up. Always nice to have, even if they're probably not going to read it. Make sure library character dialogue was not changing in sync with character voice output. Time will be fixed. What is Kingdom Mode? I have Darkest Dungeon 2, but I've not really played it. What is Kingdom Mode? NPC Crux Cardinalis portraits will be added to the story, so we're going to see more of the Crux Cardinalis, which is Judas's group. Certain battles, so now there's a turn cap. Yeah, a temporary quit option would be nice. Or just a permanent, just, hey, I want to quit. A notifier, yep. Relaxed. They said this in the stream. Improved. Effect effects, inspiration, disintegrate, defeat, ravage, shriek, attunement, destroy, dark mist stains, curse shackles, harmonization, lux engraving, umbra engraving. Quick menu. Morning song, spiral time, under the stars, nightmares, nightmare, Celeste Age. Rated icons. Hourglass, pocket watch, photo skill, prayer, sands of time, clockwork of time. Arm piercing, flashbang. Radiance attack, fortitude. Yuki wasn't working, of course. Yuki bugged. With the hereditary when ingredients, final penalty, instant features and move to hand will be fixed. Benediction. Neutral enemies and discard. First is confused functioned. Click on discard. If it's otherwise prejudice, the epiphany cause the cost change to function incorrectly under certain conditions will be. That's a sequence of events. Ah, I see. That could be fun, yeah. Growth acceleration card on Void Fragment card. So using Orlea's growth acceleration did not work on Void Fragment. I see. Resets effect sortie. Anti-Ride was bugged as well. Yeah, I get that. Because I immediately used after using cards with reduced cost that turns eco scale. Yep. Elasticity, persevere. Okay, so that apparently was a thing. Berserk. Whoa. Oh, no, good. Okay. The even session are displayed without the ego decision effect applied when purchasing them with the Delang shop. The rhythm wasn't working. Venus passive. Harmonize. As awesome as that would be, I sadly doubt we're getting Luna for the anniversary. I would love to get Luna for the anniversary. That would be epic for Luna to be for the anniversary, but I don't think we're going to be getting Luna. Sadly. She could come in the future though, and I would be very happy with that, because Luna meeting Tenebria would be funny. Melanization. Okay, so that was supposed to be maximum time. It wasn't in the description. Oh hey, there's that bug. Also, once any failure to activate will be fixed. Effect on some monsters. Guard activated engraven. Interesting. Sorry, I just need some water. Which is that with the post-organization, combatants in Monster Arena was displayed as the train level will be fixed. The damage amount of healing, amount of order is annoying, first infinity, or applied incorrectly. Max HP, Resonance of Truth. Yeah, I can see them doing a lot of them, yeah. Tenebria and Karen are just the first ones. Okay, so I think that's everything of import here. So let's go to the Discord now. One second. Not. You know, I'll just do. Where is it? Play capture. Which is it? What's what I'm looking for? There's window capture. Here it is. That's what I was looking for. We go here. What? I'm gonna talk to you there in a second. Okay, so this is the interview that one of the people had that took questions from the community and asked the devs directly. So the first question, we were planning to rerun some of the previous characters' permanent, time-limited side stories, plot, and their lore, since without them, they were incomplete or lack context. We're renewing the whole storyline starting from July. In the next, July 8th in the next update. We're going to develop more storyline and tandem with the characters. We're considering an English voice actor for the current or future release of characters in CZN. Once the game settles in, Young Suk Kim's opinion, and we target the first anniversary update, or for CZN, we might consider English voice actors, so we might be getting an English dub after the first anniversary. I'm curious what sort of this will mean. We will consider collaboration with other IPs in the future, once Kaiser Nightmare has time to develop, working with the anime or video game industry. This pre-launch stage, we've been preparing for IP collabs. We will disclose with whom we'll collaborate in the near future. There is one coming up. So there's, again, confirmation that Tenebria was not the collab they were talking about. There is another collab coming. And like an official collab, not the pseudo collab that we had. Where did the inspiration come from when working on this game? And what are your favorite moments or process that you enjoyed? In the pre-launch and pre-development stages, we targeted something new and tried to surprise the world with something that never existed. One of our inspirations is the anime ReZero, Demon Slayer, and Tokyo Ghoul. Wide range right there, but I can get it. In that anime, the main character goes through various difficulties and hardships, and expresses them in extreme ways. Those versions are not used very much in games, and that's what we try to do. We can't for season 4 because of the collab coming up. I get that. That is a reasonable. Because, yep, it's coming. But again, you should be able to use your Omega codes to get free dupes for them. Would you also say the Darkest Dungeon has influenced your game? Yeah, some inspiration came from Darkest Dungeon. You look at the game's features and aspect. The greatest difficulty was how to make the frustration system in the mobile game. If it were too hard, players would drop out or give up, making it hard to find a balance. Who is your favorite character in the game and why? 9 is easy to play and less challenging. That was Hyung-Seok Kim, the director, and Hang Hyung Ryu. Serenio, she was my wife. Whoops, didn't mean to punch that. Chaos Hammer's design. Mixing Japanese style and deck building game is pretty much a new approach, a new attempt in a new genre. The completeness of the game is not perfect. We will try to perfect the game in the near future. The question everyone's been asking so often. There are not enough male characters. Will there be more in the future? We really want to add more male characters, but there's a bigger market that wants more female characters. It's not that easy. Okay, so they want more males, but they cannot do so easily because they want to make sure they're still profitable. They could do a tandem banner, but that would probably be a lot more work. GNN features multiple progression systems, such as character duplicates and equipment, that can significantly increase a character's power. For players who want to fully maximize a character, cost can become a major concern. What is the team's philosophy on how expensive a fully maxed character should be? And are there any plans to make full investment more accessible without undermining the game's gacha economy? We don't plan to mix business with the funnest of the game. We understand the concern and aim to design the game in a way that is suitable for both free and paid players, without requiring in-app purchases. We try to find a way to lessen the burden for the players, targeting our first anniversary. Right back to I need to go start something. It'll be quick. What do we mean no sound? Did something happen? Did it mess up after they disconnected? Can you hear me? Okay. Good. I thought something happened. I hope new players without having to spend a lot of their time grinding to participate in some of the more difficult or future events. The development team spends most of their time tackling that situation and making it easier for new players to join challenging events. We agree with you and hope to find a solution to the issue. So like, there's no solution right now. That's our answer. Is this your first time in America? I attended E3, remember E3? Back in 2003, I believe. And I visit America from time to time. I visited New York Comic Con. Would you consider creating a physical TCG for CZN? Who is that? Oh, that's not important. We want you in the near future, maybe. Okay, so there's potential for a CZN TCG. Is this going to be with the same people that did the Epic 7 TCG, or is it going to be other people? I guess we have to wait and see. And it was more about the CZN story remake and the possibility of the upcoming new character, Faye. It's nothing like what we had back during the launch stages, and it's really new. It is hard and difficult for a team to come up with and develop the story. Faye collaborated with a team in China, and we received many suggestions and ideas to help develop the new character. Any final message you would like to share with the community and fans? Oh, okay, I see. We still have a long way to go, and out of the first anniversary, we do our best to make sure make it more fun and appealing to players. Real players expect better CZN around the first anniversary. As the genre is pretty new, we will do our best to satisfy the player. I think it's a nice set of questions. Did they say it a bit later? Oh yeah, here they did. There was other questions they asked, but they weren't able to post it. So there was other questions that were asked that had more important information that they can't share with us, which is a shame. So is there any other questions or things we want to talk about before we head off? Let's add this for now. There's like no comments on any of these, it's so funny. That's everything, that's all the... Let me see if there's anything else actually. Whoa, that's... I didn't realize it was that big. Home. Base stuff. Update. Issues. Trade notice. More Faye fan art. Rico. Yeah, I think that's everything. So with that, okay. So with that, take care, Protoss, and until 0 turns to 1, and make sure to keep informed the lore and story of KS0 Nightmare. The end card's not working. Anyways, with that, make sure to keep informed the lore and story of KS0 Nightmare. Keep her out.